Hey folks, well, this video is going to be a little bit different from the others. Um, Took a lot of photos and very few live videos. So I'm in Silverton, and this photo right here is a shot I took right down the sidewalks and then went in the Handlebars restaurant right here. Beautiful place. Food was very questionable though. On a scale of 1 to 5, I would give it a 2. But this is my campsite in the valley. I went for a walk and came up on these little waterfalls along the road. Didn't do any four-wheeling. We've been getting a lot of rain here, so these are photos I took on my walk with Molly. And then yesterday I was invited to go on a Jeep tour of all the back roads and some of the passes. And here are the some of the photos of that trip. It was an all-day trip through the mountains of Silverton area, just off of the $1 Million Highway. Went into some old mining towns that that are now abandoned. And this is a very famous one here in Amos Forks. And this is a jail that they had. The previous photo was that jail. And the scenery was just unbelievable here. But we spent a little bit of time in this Amos Forks area. This was like a hub for all the local mines to bring their tailings to be, processed through this at this town. It's way up in the mountains. I think that we were like at 11,000 feet right here, and there are some homes that have been well preserved. Not that they're livable, but at least the structures are up. And here's the photos as we walk through. So that was pretty neat to see. I just cannot imagine living in these mountains. This is an old mill that's been deteriorating, and but it gives you an idea of the size and scope of the operations that they had way up in these mountains. And we continued. We did a lot. We probably did 100 miles or more on the back roads here. Went up to a few passes. You can see the dirt roads. I didn't take my van. The vans would really get beat up on this trail. This is mainly a Jeep trail. Yeah. Here I am at the top of California Pass at 13,000 feet. Man, I'll tell you, the oxygen is pretty light. It's very light. At the end, I have a couple of videos. You'll hear me breathing pretty hard. But here are some photos looking down from the summit of this pass that we were at. We were way 13,000 feet. We were way up there, and a little pond up there, and you can camp up there too if you have a vehicle and get you up there. But it was cold. A little later on, you'll see we ran into a little bit of snow and sleet while we were up there. And then at the end of the day, coming down, we ran into three moose. We were probably 150 feet from these moose, and they didn't care that we were there. So we took their pictures, and this was coming down through Red Mountain Pass back onto the $1 Million Highway. So this is your aspen trees. There's not too many here, but this is what they look like. They remind me of a birch tree in New England. It's got the white bark. But these are not, I don't know if I can turn the phone, but aspen grow like a vine. They're all connected. All these aspen trees are all connected to each other. They grow as a vine. Pretty unique. And you can see you're getting a little bit of color. Not too much yet, but it's coming. So we got a little cluster of aspen here, but most of this where I am right here is just, I don't know what these trees are, but they're not aspen. But these you can tell by the white bark. So here's another cluster right there. But just thought I'd show you that. Yeah, this is the inside of one of the cabins. I'm here at Animus Forks, old mining town. This here is the bathroom. You can see the hopper, the wooden seat. Yeah. This is one of the cabins. I guess this is like the living area. I don't know what that was. This was the living area because they had the wood stove up here. And then here was the front porch. And overlooking the town, there was one of the mines. Another bunch of buildings that are we're at 11,150 feet right here. And again, this is Animus Forks, one of the historical sites up here in the mountains north of Silverton, Colorado. Unbelievable.
We're going to try to head out probably about quarter after. Oh, no, take your time. You got time.
Here's the name of this cabin.
This is the one with the inside outhouse.
Yeah. Huh. The back door area. Alright guys, I'm at Cinnamon Pass. You saw the photo, it's over 12,000 feet, almost 13,000 feet. I'm going to try to get right up to the summit. Look at this. Oh shit. Oh my word. This is unbelievable. This is it. We're at the highest point. Actually, that mountain right there is the highest. It's higher than us, but there's no way of getting up there.
Come on, who's jumping in the lake?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, this view up here, it's better with sun.
I like the babies because they look all gangly with their big long legs.
Yeah.
They just look so silly.
I saw some yesterday morning.
What's so, Chief? He wasn't running. He was just pulling.
You know that bull, the moose, they lose their antlers every year. And every year they get older, their antlers get bigger. So you can tell their age. I'm making an educated guess that he's just 3 or 5 years old. Or some of the ones with the huge rack.
Two?
No, that baby was probably born this spring.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Maybe a second year, which will be a year and a half. But I said first, now that I see it,
Oh, she's a cutie. I left her yesterday for 6 hours in the van. I thought sure I was going to come back and it was going to be destroyed. I was kind of really concerned. And when I came back from the Jeep trip, and I opened up the door, I didn't know what I was going to get, what I was going to see. And she was just sitting there wagging her tail, like, let me out. And I came in and checked. And I really, if she had done something, I had it in my mind I wasn't going to scold her because I left her here. I knew there could be a possibility that she would be freaked out. And she kind of has separation anxiety already because when I try to go into there's a vault toilet right over there a little bit, and in the morning when I let her out to do her thing, I walk over there to do my thing, and I'm sitting on the hopper and I can hear her kind of whining and barking over here. So she has separation anxiety already, which I've created. So hopefully, so I didn't know what I was going to get into yesterday by leaving her in the van. I didn't want to leave her outside. So I left her in the van with a bunch of chewies and her toys and a bowl of water, and I just kind of winged it, and it worked out pretty well. Didn't have any issues. So I hope you enjoyed the photos. This is a little different kind of a video that just because I didn't take the van, I'm not moving the van. The van on this trip is a home base. I'm up here in the mountains at 11,000 feet. Wasn't too hard to get up here. It's a pretty well graveled road. But I've been, hopefully, today I used a motorcycle, and again, I got caught in rain at the very end. I was right at the end of the road to come into the camping area, and it started coming down pretty good on me. but had to go into town. I had 3 bags of trash. I had to get rid of it. And so I used the bike. I mean, the motorcycle. That's what I have it for, to do all my runnings and errands and sightseeing. And couldn't use it all the other days I've been here. This is like my 4th day here. It's rained every day in the afternoons. So today I think is the last day of this pattern that we're in. I think the next 3 or 4 days is no rain at all in the forecast, just all sun. But it's cold. It goes down to 29 to 32 at night, and the days are 60 to 65. So it's chilly, but it's fall. The leaves are starting to change, and with these storms in the afternoon, we are getting hail a little bit, not damaging hail, but just a little bit. And yesterday we had a little bit of snow mixed in. Yeah, too early for me for that, but yeah, it's been it's a lot of people here. Oh my word, there's so many people here. Retirees, these are, and a couple of people I've met. They work out of their RV, like a lot of people do that live in their units, but they're up here in the mountains. This is the place to be. It's beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, I just wanted to touch base with you. We'll see what happens the next few days. We got a big meeting tonight at the bonfire. I'm here with a big group. It's kind of a meetup, and this has been planned in the planning stages for the last 3 months, and it finally came together. And we're going to have some activities. I think we'll go into a hot tub, not a hot tub, but a hot springs. That's it, hot springs. And we're going to go down into Uray. We're going to do some more off-roading. I'm going to do some more bike riding, off-road riding. Now that the rain hopefully is going to give us 3 or 4 days. So I'll get out there with that, and maybe take Molly for a ride too on one of those days. I'm still trying to get accustomed to the bike. So, but I'll get her out there. I brought her little basket with me, and I'll put that on there and strap her in and take her on some easy roads. So let me show you what I've done in the van here to make it a little more homey, seeing it is my home base for a while here. Whoops. Here we go. Well, see, right now I'm in the passenger seat. I swiveled it around. I use this here office seat as my, I don't know, footstool, I guess. But yeah, that's my office over here. All my electronic stuff, and this is where I used to have breakfast over there. I've been eating over there lately. I've been eating over here. I took the lagoon table that was in the back, just because of when I lower the bed and everything, I have to take this table off. So I really didn't use it that much back there. I'll watch TV back there. I'll do some editing back there. So I moved it here. I'll show you what I did. I ended up getting this bracket online, and this bracket just bolts right to the frame here, and then you mount your lagoon post right here, and then this is your swing arm, and then here's your table right here. So this works out really good. I use this here like this. I'll get back so you can see it a little bit better. For extended countertop for prepping my meals. And then after my meal, and then I have that table right over there too. And then when I want to eat, I just flip this thing around like this, and now I have my table to eat, or I have my laptop there and I do my editing, or I watch my TV. Put the TV right here, and I sit there and I watch the TV. So yeah, it's working out really good. And to come in and out, I mean, it doesn't interfere with me there. Oh, there it is right there. See? Let me just put that over there. So I have plenty of room to, during the day when I'm venturing in and out. It's not in my way. It just swivels. But I like this. I mean, it's working out pretty well. I have my nice hallway here. Molly's got a bed right over here. This is where she used to sleep or sit when we were traveling. But then I ended up bringing an ice chest with me so I could carry more drinks and ice. And that I had on the floor. And then I had the chair turned around and I put that mat on here. So she, as you saw in an earlier video, traveling up here, this is where she sits now. She sits higher so she can look out the window while we're traveling down the highway. And then this here ice chest is right where she is. But while we're at camp, she's got her bed there, a day bed, and then she has her night bed back there. She loves that little cubicle. Most dogs like that anyway. So she sleeps underneath there. Yeah. And what I did here is I took out these cushions that were in the front here that made this a big day bed. And I just got these sheets of 1/2-inch plywood, 2x4, painted them gray, and I laid them over on top of these here cushions. So this just acts as another storage area. So I could just throw stuff back here during the day if I'm getting ready to head out. Just a storage room. And then at night, you know, I just hit the button and the bed comes down to right there. Now this is my bedroom. Turn the light on here. I don't put the heat on in here. I sleep without the heat on. I just put the heat on in the morning when I get up. So I have my 30-degree down bag here to keep me warm at night, and it works out good. I save on fuel that way and power. Yeah. And yeah, so this is the bedroom / day use storage area. Yep, there you go. All right, so yeah, and then in here, here's my if I haven't had to use the hopper, but the hopper's right there, and you just take my boots off. Those are my motorcycle boots, and I just take this here out of there, and then this is wide open for me to just sit and do my thing. But this is all my motorcycle gear, my clothes, and underneath here is my air fryer, and then I have my the 2 shelves that come with this unit. Is all my cooking stuff. I have my crock pot back there. I have a stew pan over there, and then this is my convection, and then I have my 3 steel pots, frying pans, and then my microwaves up here, and then all my toiletries. This here I use a lot because I wash up in here. And then, I haven't taken a shower in here. I take my shower outside. That's my backpacking gear right there. But yeah, this is how I set this up. This here is, if I really, in the winter time, I won't have my motorcycle and all this gear, so I will use this here as a shower, which is no big deal. But I like it for storage. This works out so well for storage. I take all my, stuff that I would have hanging around in the back there, and it's all in Tupperware containers here. So everything's organized. Come winter time when I go snowboarding, all I have is 1 bag, and then I have my snow pants and my snow jacket. That's it. So I'll just mount that. I'll just lay that down here, and I'll be ready for my winter activities, and that's coming up pretty quick, especially if we're getting snow here already. Okay, so let me take you outside. Let me show you my solar panel setup. I've been here, like I said, going on 5 days now. And my battery, I just checked my batteries. I'm at 92%. Haven't had to start this at all. Let's see oh, it's chilly out here. Let me show you my solar panel setup. So this is, got these online. And they're 50 watts each. So that's one whole set. So there's 200 watts. And that's another 200 watts, and I have 330 watts up on the roof. So I have over 700 watts coming in solar. And yeah, that's it. I don't have any problems with power. So I can stay here until I run out of food, basically, because I have all my water in the river right there, and that's where I've been getting a lot of the water anyway for Molly to drink and for me to wash. But we got it. It's clearing a little bit, but we have, if you can see the clouds, we got another, and everything's drifting this way. So you can see we're getting ready for another boat here to come up pretty soon. But where did Molly go? Oh, she's over there. Molly, come. So, okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Get the bike right there, just get it all wrapped up. And my grill, I'm gonna have chicken tonight, so I gotta get that ready pretty soon. Get that going. Okay, guys, there's the view from the other way. It's facing, if you follow the road, dirt road that comes in here into this gulch that we're in. If you continue down, Silverton is way back behind this mountain down there in the valley. So, all right, guys.